Welcome back to the show. Ottawa Fringe makes its return here to the nation's capital. June 16th to the 26th, a lot of fabulous productions going on. And here to tell us about one really unique and intriguing production, I am joined by Velvet Wells. He is the creator and producer over at Velvet Duke Productions. Welcome to the show. First of all, for those people, before we get into this production, I can't wait to dive in because, as I said, it is incredibly unique. Tell us a little bit about Velvet Duke Productions.
Thank you very much, Derek. Velvet Duke Productions is my opportunity to perform, to see people like me on stage by being people like me. I love using different devices, both improv, puppets in this show, music, absolutely. I include music in every production. And so I've been able to take things to different festivals across Canada. It's been a great experience. And when the pandemic hit, I transitioned online and I just kept going.
Nice. Good for you. I mean, so many people, did that. And obviously you did it with great success. I can just tell by the smile on your face when you were saying that. Let's talk about this production. It's called Retired Magical Black Man. Tell me the premise of this show.
Absolutely. So this is a continuation of a story that I started online last year at the Primetime Festival. The show was called Gin Joint, and it featured this character, Gerald, who is a gin at the end of their rope. They are a people pleaser and they're trying to fulfill one last huge request. So this is the aftermath. They have done that. They've done some learning, had some therapy. And so now they're out in the world and they've realized they've spent so much time pleasing others that they haven't really taken care of their community. So they're going to do one last big thing, come out of retirement and try and grant world peace.
There's a premise we could all use a little bit more of these days. So the genre of this is fun, too, because it kind of reminds us of, as you described, I think this sort of heist film and show genre. How does that fit into the storyline exactly?
I admit that I just love heists, so I challenged myself to see if I could come up with one that was socially minded. The way that heist films work is you have an impossible prize. In most of those cases, it's jewelry or money or cars if it's Fast and Furious. So for mine, world peace as a social justice thing, it is so impossible to do without a little magical help. So that is the tie-in. It made sense for this character to try this. But the other thing is, as you said, there is so much going on that each of us feel like we want to do something. And so this is this character's attempt to try and do anything at this point to make the world a little better.
What other themes do we find in the production, Velvet?
Yeah, the idea of privilege. Gerald is a magical being, and so therefore hasn't really had to contend with a lot of the issues that are going on. And so this is their first time of really seeing mirrored how their inaction and how they haven't been accountable trips them up. And it is only through community care that they are able to, find themselves and find a way to choose collaboration over competition.
I want to go back to puppets for a moment because we don't see them. No, but it's true. Yeah. I mean, I absolutely, we have a wonderful puppet festival, the Up With Puppet Festival here in our region. And, the popularity of that has grown exponentially. Where did puppets come in for you? Why did you decide to implement them in a production?
When I was younger, I had an opportunity to perform on the Mr. Dress-Up show.
No.
It was the only way as a performer that I wanted to I didn't have other dreams. I didn't have Hollywood. Mr. Dress-Up was it. And from then I'm like, if I ever find a puppet that I thought was cool, I am going to do that. And so I got the one that's on screen now. The purple one is from Montreal. I got it at a puppet store there. And so I challenged myself. Just like the characters challenging in the themes, I challenged myself to do something I'd never done, which was incorporate puppets into my world. And so I am getting to play I think, 8 different voices, 8 different characterizations, which are all mirrors of the protagonist. But that's just inside theater talk.
I love it.
It's fun for me. It's fun to have the different voices. I'm going to sing as each of the characters, as well as my own perspective.
You are one multi-talented gentleman, that is for sure. So you'll be performing throughout Ottawa Fringe, right? People can go to the website and find out the different days and times that you're going to be performing.
Absolutely. I have 6 shows stretching from Saturday to Saturday.
Wonderful.
And, and there's shows before mine in the same space. Go and check those out too.
Yeah,
but I'm very
absolutely
excited to be part of the whole production.
Velvet, we're excited to have you here in Ottawa at Fringe. Thanks so much for joining us today. We brought up the website again, ottawafringe.com. Find out the full schedule. We'll be back after this.